Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a beautiful start to your day. I'm here today to show you how to make this super easy and ridiculously inexpensive gumball machine or candy machine depending on what you're going to be putting in it. The reason I love this craft so much is it is super adorable. It looks great around your house if you're just trying to decorate, or it makes a really great gift. I believe this entire craft cost me under $8 to make after I used coupons at Joann's Fabrics, and most of the stuff I already had at my house, as I'm sure most of you do as well. So if you're interested to see how to make this gumball or candy ball machine, just stick around. If you have any other questions or concerns, ask them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to them as soon as possible. And without further ado, we're going to get right into this video. To make this DIY gumball machine, you're going to need a flower pot along with a flower pot base. You can choose any size that you'd like. I chose the larger one, but there are a lot of different variations out there. Next, you're going to need a glass bowl. Make sure that your glass bowl matches up with the size of your flower pot. You're also going to need some paint. I'm using pink and I'm adding white into it to make it more of a baby pink. Next, you're going to need a sponge brush, and you're also going to need something to mix all of the paint up, a hot glue gun to put everything all together, and finally, the most important part, either gumballs or candy. First, start by opening up your paint and mixing it all around. I always try to mix my paint up a little bit in case it gets a little stiff at the top. And like I said, I'm adding white paint into mine because I wanted it to be more of a baby pink, but this is completely optional. If you're happy with the color of your paint, just keep it as is. Place your flower pot and your flower pot base onto a piece of wax paper. This way it doesn't stick to whatever surface you are painting it on, and just start painting. You have to do about 2 to 3 layers of this. It was very hard to paint on camera, so as you can tell, it's pretty messy, but the first layer doesn't really matter. The second layer is the most important layer unless you're doing 3 layers, but the last layer is the most important layer. You want to make sure that it's all going in the exact same direction. So I'm just doing 1 layer here, letting it dry for about 10 minutes, and then adding a second layer, as you can see here. And again, like I said, make sure it's all going in the same direction when you do your last layer. While your flower pot is drying, just go in with the exact same process on your flower pot base. As you can tell, I'm going in a circular motion on the top. This is just to give it a nice little design. And then I'm going to paint the rest of the flower pot base about 2 or 3 times. This all depends on how opaque your paint is. Once you are happy with the painting, just leave it out to dry for about 20 to 25 minutes or until it is not tacky anymore. This next step is optional, but I wanted a handle on the top of my gumball machine, so I'm taking an ornament and an X-Acto knife and very carefully, I'm trimming off about 1/3 of the top so that it will lay flat on a surface. Again, this is completely optional. You can always keep the top of your gumball machine flat. Once I was satisfied with the way that the handle stood up straight, I'm just taking some paint and painting it all over the ornament. I found that it was way easier to just put my fingers inside of the ornament and then paint around it. It definitely got all of my fingers and my hands, but arts and crafts is a messy deal. I just washed my fingers off later and my hands later, and everything came right off with no problem. Once everything is dry, you are ready to start assembling. Start off by taking your ornament and hot gluing around the perimeter of your ornament, and then place this right into the center of your flower pot base. Next, add a generous amount of hot glue to the perimeter of your upside down flower pot, and then take your glass bowl and place it right on top and press down for about 10 to 15 seconds so that it sticks in place. This was the most fun part for me. It is adding in all of your gumball or your candy or whatever you're going to be filling up your gumball machine with. Just add it into the glass bowl and then top it off with your flower pot base. And there you have it. This is what the final product looks like. Your very own customizable gumball machine. I am seriously so obsessed with the way this came out, and I really hope that you all enjoy it as well. I put this in my office, and I love how it just jazzes up my office. It really gives it that little something extra. And like I said previously, this is an amazing thing to make and give away as a gift. It costs under $10 to make, and it has that nice little unique touch to it. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you recreate this, please send me pictures on Instagram or on Twitter. I would love to see your creations. And thank you guys so much for all of your love, support, and positivity on my channel. I seriously love you guys to the moon and back. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys!